Hello, I'm Victor, and this is Weekend Review. It's time for us to have a look back at everything we've learned this week. On 20th January, which was Monday, we looked at characters as feature of literature. We learned that characters are people, animals, or things around which a literary work develops. On 22nd of January, which was Wednesday, we started to look at figures of speech, where we learned about three figures of speech, which are metaphor, simile, and personification. We learned that metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two things directly. For example, Sarah is a parrot. Sarah is a parrot. We also learned that simile is a figure of speech that compares two things indirectly using the words like or as. For example, Sarah is as talkative as parrot. Sarah is as talkative as parrot. And the final one that we looked at that day was personification. We learned that personification is a figure of speech that gives inanimate attributes to animate things. For example, the sky is crying. The sky is crying. On the 24th of January, which was yesterday, we continued to look at some other figures of speech, which are synecdoche, euphemism, and paradox. We learned that synecdoche is a figure of speech that uses part to represent whole or whole to represent part in a literary statement. For example, we came to seek for your daughter's hand in marriage. We came to seek for your daughter's hand in marriage. The next figure of speech that we looked at that day was euphemism. We learned that euphemism is a figure of speech that clothes an unpleasant statement with pleasant words. Or euphemism is a figure of speech that expresses a painful or offensive statement in a less painful or less offensive way. For example, Ali's father just traveled to the land beyond. Ali's father just traveled to the land beyond. And finally, we learned about paradox, where we learned that paradox is a statement that looks untrue on the surface, but it's actually true when studied closely. We learned that paradox is a statement that looks untrue on the surface, but it's actually true when studied closely. For example, the best way to move forward is to take a step backward. The best way to move forward is to take a step backward. These are all that we have learned this week, and I hope we've had a productive week. I hope to see you in next classes coming week, and please like, share, and follow this page for more. I appreciate your support. Thank you. I'm Victor. Bye.